gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disability. Under no circumstances should any student, athlete, official, or coach be subject to behavior and or language aimed to demean, disrespect, or harm. Inappropriate comments will be grounds for removal from this contest and could possibly jeopardize the completion of the game.
Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barry, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels. Located in East Montpelier, Vermont, Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. Get ready for high school basketball. Linden Institute visits U-32 here from U-32 High School. Carl Parton with Lori Shepard will bring you the action in just about 15 minutes. college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CVTsport.net Game of the Week.
My daddy made this. Daddy!
Good evening and welcome to U-32 High School, where tonight's Division II varsity matchup features the Linden Institute Vikings against the U-32 Raiders. I'm Carl Parton. Alongside me is Vermont's favorite courtside analyst, Lori Shepard. Lori, great to have you here. I got to tell you straight out that your fans on the broadcast booth are a little jealous of all this time you're spending assistant coaching the Spalding girls varsity basketball team.
Carl, you know I will always find the time to sneak away and sit here courtside with you, and no better place to be tonight than here at U-32. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the home opener for the 32 boys? On the road at Middlebury?
Yeah, they took on Middlebury. Both teams are 1-0 right now, yes. So it's the second road game for Linden Institute, and it's the first home game for the U-32 Raiders. I've seen a couple scrimmages here for the Raiders, so it threw me off for a second, but yes, it is their first home game.
Carl, you're thinking you're 5 games in already, but yeah, those were the scrimmages. But always my pleasure to be here at U-32. Got to get a look at the varsity girls on Friday night in their home opener, and as we just alluded to, the Raider boys with a big road win against the Middlebury Tigers the same night that the U-32 girls were having their home opener here. Linden, always a tough task. They always are a big physical team. You talked, Carl, before we went on the air about that 1-3-1 trapping zone that U-32 will be ready for, but the length of the Vikings is going to possess a problem for the U-32 Raiders. But I always look at the Raider side of things. We've got athletes on this team. We've got rebounders on this team. We've got shooters on this team. Graduated quite a few of them last year, so now I'm excited to get to see the new wave of Raider boys come in here and make a statement here in the home opener. I was thinking back to, I watched Linden, I think, a couple of years ago, and it was the size. They do have good outside shooting as well, but really excited to see the Ray boys tonight. And I'm sure Coach Gauthier knows how it is. It's those, I said this Friday night, it's those first 5 games where you just try to get a feel for where your team is, kind of iron out the kinks a little bit, and figure out what offenses are working. I can attest to this through 3 games with the Spalding girls basketball team. It's finding your stroke from the I don't even want to say 3-point land, but getting that field goal percentage up and just shaking the rust off. And these first 5 games will do that, and I'm really excited to see what the Raiders bring tonight.
Yeah, you made a good point, Lori. I think a lot of those early season shooting woes come from confidence. It comes from flow and just learning what your shot is.
Absolutely.
And, where am I going to be most effective to help my team out on the court? And certainly, you see that even in especially in the JV level with young players, at which U-32 had a spectacular JV performance. They a 30-plus point win over the LI Vikings in the JV game. So congratulations to the JV boys for that victory. You also made another great point, Lori. U-32, not just their top 3 players, their 5 starters that were starters for a couple years for the U-32 Raiders, and the 6th man, Noah McLean.
Noah McLean, our guy.
So, they lost the whole, the real core of the team. you're right. The Raiders do have some young and some nice players. They're seniors. I call them young, but they're first-year starters here that can put up numbers. And we'll see Elvin Stoll, who had 24 points in the opener. He plays kind of a point guard. They call him guard forward, but he plays point guard. Very smooth, very long, very fun to watch. You're going to like his game, Lori, and he can stroke from outside too. So,
absolutely. I mean, this is, for me, it's like the new wave, but like you said, Carl, some of these guys are seniors as well, but they've earned their time. This is their time to shine, and I'm really excited to see them play here tonight.
Hank Van Orman, the athletic director here, is giving the presentation about what the criteria is and the rules. I think there's a point of emphasis right now from the VPA to make sure that it's respectful fans, respectful crowds, respectful teams, respectful players, coaches, and referees. And you know, there was a little draw in the fall season, and we don't want to see that ever happen again. You know, it's a black eye of Vermont to Vermont athletics, and we want to see it all cleaned up. And it looks like we're going to start announce the starters. I'll do the Vikings, and you can do the Raiders. First, a junior guard, 5'11", wearing number 3, Gavin Williams. A junior guard wearing number 11, Austin Wheeler. A senior forward wearing number 12, Evan Sanborn. And Coach Gauthier talked about him as one of the players they really need to watch and shut down. A senior guard wearing number 20, Aiden Bogey. And a senior forward wearing number 31, Chevy Bandy. And Chevy is also one of the players, the big guy in the middle, that the Raiders are going to have to work to shut down and keep in check. They are coached by Patrick Rainville. Robbie Ruel is the assistant coach. Nor do you have the Raiders.
I do, and good friend of mine, Patrick Rainville. I remember watching him for 4 years, 1,000-point scorer at Danville. So let's look at the home team here. A little home cooking for the U-32 Raiders, coming in with a record of 1-0. A senior guard, number 2, Cameron Comstock. A senior guard, number 4, Caleb Trombley. A senior guard, number 5, Riley Richards. A senior in the front court, number 11, Elvin Stoll, can play inside and out. And rounding out the starting five for the U-32 Raiders, a senior center, number 50, Charlie Hayes. And of course, the hometown Raiders are head coached by Dan Gauthier, assistant coached by Ryan Booth.
All right, we're a national anthem away from the tip-off of this one. It's Linden at U-32 in boys high school basketball on CBTSport.net. Welcome back. We're ready for the tip-off of this boys Division II matchup. The LI Vikings coming in to the game with a record of 0-1 against the U-32 Raiders with a record of 1-0. The Raiders, last game December 17th, a 61-49 win over Middlebury, and a tough first game opponent for LI, North Country, who went to the championship last year, and they were down 56-12 26. So
that's a tough opener right there.
North Country's a strong side.
Absolutely.
So that's not a definitive indicator about the strength of this U-32 team. Stoll jumping center, point guard center and forward. And a big jump though by Sanborn. Wins it for the Vikings. Raiders in their patented man-to-man defense.
Absolutely, got to love that they never go away from their half-court man.
Little flex rotation for the Vikings. Cut through, quick double down, and that's going to be a travel against the Vikings.
And really nice help defense by the Raiders. None better in that half-court man-to-man D, and just shutting the lane there in the paint.
Looks like a lot of the size for the Vikings is on the bench. They're going Houston Rockets small ball a little bit out there, going with speed and probably shooting, as you mentioned in the pregame. Near steal, ball rotated to the far side. Good pivot by Tremblay, and it's stolen away, and a foul is going to get called, a retaliation, turnover retaliation foul, go against the Raiders.
And I got to say, Carl, I am a big fan of the 1-3-1 zone. I really am. And just watching this first sequence of events, Linden very active, got some good length, and trying to trap a little bit in that baseline area.
Cameron Comstock defending out there is Bogey, and Comstock was in the rotation last year, probably 6th or 7th man for the Raiders, sometimes even a start, not now and again. So he's probably the most experienced varsity Raiders player. Here's the shot put up by Sanborn, no good. Rebound put back, and drawing the foul is Austin Wheeler.
We know how important those boards are, Carl, and giving the second chance opportunity right there are the Raiders.
Wheeler will step to the line to shoot two. Shot is up and short. These two franchises have some championships. Raiders' last championship was 2010, and the second one is missed. Stoll with a rebound for the Raiders, and LI 2016 won the championship, also won it in 2014, and they defeated the Raiders in that 2014 matchup. So little history of these programs. Here's Stoll now with a crossover, takes it to the rack, and he's going to draw the foul. They call it on the floor. NBA continuation, that would have been good.
Absolutely, and a good job by the senior center for the Raiders, Charlie Hayes, in that high post position against this 1-3-1 zone, taking up some space and getting a lot of attention, allowing Stoll to get to the rim.
Resetting the offense is Tremblay. Tremblay on the wing to Richards. Richards can stroke from long distance, so keep an eye on him. He'll spot up and knock down that three just like his older brother used to.
Big fan of the older brother as well.
Here's the three for Richards on cue, almost.
Shoots just like him.
Hayes in the middle with the offensive board. Good ball movement by the Raiders. That's the way you beat that 1-3-1 or the zone, period. Off balance shot, but it's good. Comstock with a nifty move.
A little bit of athleticism there for Cam Comstock.
Bogey on the wing to Sanborn. Three-point shot put up, in and out for Hale, who's checked into the game. No, let's see, that was 2020, that was Bogey.
And that was the second offensive board for Austin Wheeler. 3 white jerseys in there and just 1 Viking, but Wheeler able to secure, but then the tie-up gives the possession arrow to the Raiders.
Ball rotated around for U-32, Comstock to Tremblay. Tremblay looking inside for the big man Hayes, but it's a turnover. Here come the Vikings the other way with speed. Up and under and in. Great move by Evan Sanborn, the and one.
Yep, Sanborn doing a good job controlling his body in the air and able to turn, lay it in, but draw the contact as well.
We'll step to the line and try to finish the three-point play. Sanborn in and out, and Hayes to the board. Here's Stoll now running the point for U-32. Reverses to Trombley.
There's that trap. They're trying to trap on the wing and the baseline.
Comstock strong to the baseline, and he's going to draw the foul. You know, the one thing I'm seeing when this was really successful, this 1-3-1 trap against the Raiders by the Vikings, they had a little more height and on the wings, and
right,
and they were fast.
Yep,
they were really fast. So you weren't going to dribble by them.
Exactly.
You know, in the last couple years.
Yep, you get that length. Size and length, and that's nice. And that is actually the second team foul on the Vikings, but it's the second on Bandy. So
Comstock knocks down free throw, and he's going to get a break. Coming into the game will be Alexander Keene, the junior forward for the Raiders.
And not what Coach Rainville wanted. Bandy's probably going to have to sit the rest of the first half. I'm sure he'll give him another opportunity, but 2 quick fouls here halfway through the first.
Williams with a kick out to Bogey. Bogey, a pull-up. He's blocked by Stoll, and Stoll gets the loose ball rebound, tip from Hayes. Stoll pulls up for three. Oh, in and out. Rebound ripped down by Hale, who's checked into the game. And there's a foul on the floor, I believe, against the Raiders.
Nice job by Wheeler turning his body and able to get by the first layer of defense, and a little slow with the rotation D or the Raiders, hence the foul takes place.
4th team foul against U-32 as Evan Sanborn checks back into the game after a sip of water break. Trombley goes up
nice
against
rebound.
the Towers and pulls down the board. Trombley looking inside for Hayes, and the ball looks like a foul, reach-in foul against the Vikings. I didn't know, I knew Rainville. I should have remembered who he played for, but you know, we do 50 games a year, but when you said it, I was like, that's right, he was a good Danville player.
I tell you what, I had to coach against his mother for many years at Danville, and she's probably got a good 3 or 4 state championships hanging on the wall at Danville High School.
Trombley with a nice runner, gets his own board, staying alive.
Oh, nice job jumping in the passing lane.
And Sanborn's going to get whistled. I thought it was going to be whistled for the kick, but no, Stoll gets whistled for the foul.
Yep.
Probably a good foul, you know, save the breakaway layup. Wheeler will inbound for the Vikings. Gets it to Sanborn. Sanborn splits the defense. Stoll with a breakaway. Hustling back is Williams. Stoll lays it in. Williams, good hustle, kept Stoll from having to make the should I dunk or lay it in decision.
Nice.
Good move into the middle by Lassier, and he can't make it. Lucier, rather.
Another offensive board, but that time the Vikings found themselves in bad position off that rebound.
Nice pull-up for Stoll, and Rainville and Vikings want a timeout. Raiders leading 8-2 with just over 3 minutes to go. You're watching Division II high school basketball on Orca Media and CBTsport.net. Carl Parton back with Lori Shepard, and the Raiders looking good early.
Very. You got Comstock and Stoll with all 8 of the points, but a good job defensively by the Raiders, as always.
Raiders showing no signs of intimidation against that 1-3-1 trapping zone, or the zone that the Vikings are in. Oh, a near steal by Trombley. Williams, nice pass inside. Attempt, but a miss by Zach Hale. Stoll gets it to Trombley. Alex Keene passes on the three. Stoll, good ball movement. Here's Trombley. That's tough to stay within his zone when you're moving the ball that quickly like the Raiders are. Stoll, baseline three. Doesn't go. Loose ball. Trombley. Nice. Swooping left hook. Hayes with the rebound put back.
Nice positioning on that weak walk by Hayes.
Here is Wheeler. Shot doesn't go. Stoll helping down. Point guard on offense, center on defense. Primary rebounder, so he really is a key component of this Raider machine. Pulls up for three. Doesn't go. Hayes battling for the board. It goes off a Raider.
In the last couple of times down the floor, Hale's gotten good. He's gotten that high percentage look, but he's just finding himself a little too far under the cylinder. Tough angle to finish down there. Well, Carl, you said it perfectly. The Raiders not having any problems right now with that 1-3-1 zone, and like you said, it's all about the passing.
Definitely getting the looks they want. Liam Hannon checks into the game for the Raiders. He's a senior guard. There's Hannon with a layup. Great dish that time by Keene. Good help defense that time by Richards, poking it out, but it will stay Viking ball. Sanborn to inbound. And the shot is good for Aiden Bogey.
Nice out of bounds play. A little screen action, come to the ball side.
Steal by Bandy. Shot put up, doesn't go. Offensive rebound is good. It's going to be a foul on Keene. Bandy battling on the boards, comes away with that loose ball, but gets hacked.
And a good job by Caleb Trombley on defense. Looked like it was going to be an easy lay-in for LI, but Trombley able to get a hand in there as the Vikings tried to lay it in. So, again, solid defense by the Raiders.
Austin Wheeler will inbound for the Vikings. Lobs it to Bogey. Bogey guarded by Richards. Raiders challenging that those Viking shooters.
Nice.
Probably getting to the passing lane. Ball recovered by Wheeler inside and lays it in. Richards on the wing. Stuck in a trap, finds Stoll. Stoll with a pull-up, doesn't go. Rebound by Bogey, and he's fouled. That's going to be the 16th foul already here in the first quarter against the Raiders, or is that number 7, Lauren?
I think that's going to be 7.
So already at the bonus line.
Yep, that is the 7th.
Sergeant Burns, junior guard, checking into the game for U-32. Stoll with another rebound. See if the Raiders play for the last shot, Lori.
Here's a stat Coach Rainville's not going to like. 0 for 4 from the foul line in the first quarter.
Richards for three, splashes it.
Sized that one up nicely.
Just like his older brother, just like his dad for Craftsbury in the early 90s. He was a heck of a ball player.
He must have had some nice one-on-one contests in the driveway growing up. I'm sure Dad jumped in there too.
At least a game of horse between the three of them.
There you go.
Gone on for almost ever. Here's a shot put up with no time left. Bogey can't get it to go. So after 1 quarter of play, the U-32 Raiders lead the LI Vikings by a score of 15-6. You're watching Division II high school basketball on Orca Media and CBTSport.net. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. Carl Parton back with Lori Shepard, and the Raiders leading 15-6. The Raiders were a giant question mark for me, Lori, coming into this season after losing so many key starters, and I really didn't get to see enough of the sophomores and juniors last year because the JVs played on the other court simultaneously.
Very true.
Here, so
great point.
I wasn't sure what we were going to see, but they're off to a good start. Nice play, nice finish by Bandy for LI out of the intermission.
And the good thing is, you look at the scoring in just that first quarter, 5 scores for the Raiders hit the scoring column, and that's nice when you can spread the wealth.
Good save that time by Burns, but it's still going to be a Raider turnover. Here's Williams. Williamson crossover dribble, a little too fancy, and the Raiders will come away with it.
You used my word, a little too fancy with the leather.
Comstock and Hayes check back into the game for U-32.
And Coach Gauthier's got a nice rotation going, so he's going to keep the legs fresh here. And I really like what I'm seeing out of Elvin Stoll. I know you spoke highly of him, Carl, in the pregame.
Yeah, very smooth. And when he gets into the open court, good things
just
happen.
Like that.
There you go. Well, Laura,
right on cue.
That's the anti-jinx that you just gave him.
Right on cue.
Yeah, very smooth with the ball, and he can heat up too. He's got a great form on his stroke, so that ball will go more often than not when he takes the shot. Pull up from the elbow for Sylvester doesn't go.
Smart job by Stoll, just letting it go out of bounds off the LI Vikings.
Oops, no, not Sylvester, I'm sorry, 31, that was Bandy. Here comes Stoll now. The Raiders slowed down on their passing a little bit. Shot doesn't go. Stoll is there for the rebound. Raiders slowed down the perimeter passing, and LI's getting in the passing lanes and creating turnovers. Stoll's shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Wheeler. Wheeler now coming back the other way. That's perfectly legal in the NBA. It's not legal in high school basketball.
Not here at U-32, no.
My son and I watch NBA too much, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that.
You must say that a lot when you're watching NBA. Sorry.
Never do that. James Harden takes 3 step backs. You can't.
Yes.
Here's the shot put up by Comstock. Leaves it short. Rebound. Pulled down by Hale. Nice cut that time into the middle by Bogey. He keeps control. 3-point shot doesn't go. Wheeler battling with Hayes for the rebound. And it looks like it's going to be Raiders possession. Lori, I'm glad I didn't play when the three-pointer was so prominent. When I played, everybody was 10, 12, 14 or layups. The ball would bounce right down where you could get it. Those three-point rebounds.
Those rebounds
sail. You have to
they are long.
25 feet away from the hoop now if you're going to be a solid rebounder. Nice pass by Trombley and an excellent finish by Hayes.
Really like Trombley's game. Does all the little things you have to have.
Very quick hands,
look at him on
quicker feet.
On defense, he is solid. Cuts off that baseline nicely.
Good pivots, getting the shot off was Bogey. Rebound putback doesn't go, and Comstock comes away with it.
And Carl, that's the fourth time LI's gotten a nice offensive board but found themselves out of position. Right under the cylinder that time, a little bit behind the backboard.
Skip pass, Stoll comes to it and draws the foul against Bogey, who is trying to recover quickly. Again, the Raiders, the last couple possessions, got those quick ball movements.
Yes.
It's just hard to play a zone defense against a team that doesn't hold it for more than a quarter second.
Exactly. A few discussions about that and a lot of timeouts last night. Facing that zone defense and ball movement.
Peter Chaffee checks into the game, the junior guard.
And there's a nice stroke.
For three.
Trombley just doing it all. The dime assist, great defense, and pulls up for three.
14-point U-32 lead. Williams now. And Coach Rainville wants a timeout to settle his players down. We'll take it too. You're watching Boys Division II High School Basketball on Orca Media and CBTSport.net.
Exactly. A few discussions about that and a lot of timeouts last night. Facing that zone defense and ball movement.
Peter Chaffee checks into the game, the junior guard.
And there's a nice stroke.
Carl Parton back with Lori Shepard, and you know, it's a very, very strong boys Division II this year, Lori.
Very.
I mean, I really like Spalding. I really like Montpelier, and U-32 might just surprise some people this year.
Exactly. They might surprise some people along the way. Spalding much improved this year, and the defending champs Montpelier, they graduated a lot, but they also returned a good nucleus, and they have a solid Fab 4 freshmen playing on the varsity level as well.
Yep. Jump ball, possession arrow will go the Vikings' way. And of course, North Country, strong again. They returned almost everything from last year's runner-up team, so I wonder if I just named the Final Four.
I was going to say, you might just, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Be spectacular.
That would be wonderful.
And U-32. Williams for three, doesn't go, but again, a weak side rebound. Mandy puts it up, no good. Burns pulls it down for U-32.
Nice
Threads
pass.
the heel, Trombley, and what a finish.
Trombley, so athletic, but what a great dime dish by Burns.
And to keep the bounce pass, Lori.
Absolutely. It's a lost art sometimes.
That would not have made it through if he had tried the chest-to-chest pass. Stoll has the rebound knocked out of his hands. It's going to stay Raider ball.
And Coach Rainville's got to be a little frustrated. Literally, I'm guessing here, but his crew is probably shooting about 20% from the field, if that. They are on the offensive boards, but they have left a good 10, 12 points in the paint just on bad angles coming off of those offensive rebounds.
Senior Anthony Concessi checks into the game for U-32. Burns for three, doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Sanborn. He's going to run it up for the Vikings. Wheeler back to Sanborn. Onto the wing to Williams. Raiders playing a little zone of their own, I think, as I was looking at it there. Hale with another offensive board. Here's a steal by Comstock.
And a little bit of a frustration foul on Wheeler. Oh.
You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong there. It almost looked like the Raiders were giving the Vikings a little zone look of their own on that last play.
It looks like Coach Rainville's had enough. He's putting Chevy Bandy is back in the game with his 2 fouls that he picked up early in the first.
Yeah, a couple big inside points for Bandy right now could make a big difference.
Yep.
Coming out of halftime. Hayes, a power move inside off a beautiful dish.
And way to use the glass, young man. Way to use the glass. Good D.
Yep, and you know what? I think anybody but Hayes would have gone down for an offensive foul. That didn't phase Hayes that much, so he did get the rebound off the nice defensive stop. And they're going to call Hayes for a travel. Charlie Hayes, an outstanding lineman for the U-32 Raiders football team, is north-south player, and I won't be surprised if he, I can't remember if he was a Shrine Game or Vermont, New Hampshire Shrine Game player either, but he stood out even in the north-south all-star game.
That is fabulous. Well done. That's going to go on Hayes. That's just his first.
Bandy will step to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 8th team foul against U-32. Conchesi with a rebound. Dumps it off to Comstock. Hayes reverses. Nice look.
Nice bounce pass again.
Great pass by Trombley, and Hayes used his body so nicely to lay that one in. Williams on the baseline. It's going to be another foul against U-32, which will send the Vikings back to the line.
It's good to see Ryan Booth on the sidelines.
Yeah, he wasn't quite sure what his role was going to be, whether it was JV coach, freshman coach. He was a candidate for several different jobs and decided to be the varsity assistant. So, yeah, that's a wealth of basketball knowledge and experience helping Dan Gauthier out. Whoa.
Well, if you think about it, Carl, we've got Ryan Booth, the assistant coach for the boys program, and Maddie Bennett, the assistant coach for the girls program. Two absolutely outstanding players.
She was fun. They were both fun to watch.
So fun.
Here at U-32, yeah. I bet both coaches wish they could suit them up still.
Exactly.
And put them back on the court.
Exactly.
And Trombley gets in the passing lane. Williams hustles after the loose ball and throws it out of bounds.
And feeling a little rushed by that great defensive pressure. Trombley doing a fabulous job on the perimeter with his perimeter D.
Trombley will walk it up. Conchesi now. Hands off to Stoll.
Oh. Missed Stoll on the give and go. Nice diagonal cut by Stoll.
And Hannon takes it hard to the rack and draws the foul. He'll step to the line to shoot 2. Riley Richards getting ready to check back into the game, along with Mason Sylvester. Trombley getting a well-deserved rest. Good minutes today for Trombley.
Solid minutes on both ends.
Pre-season, Trombley came down with some of the freshman players and played pickup at VTC, and I actually mistakenly tried to run with the kids that day, and he was one of the people that made me go back into retirement after the game. He was in 5th gear, and I was still in 2nd gear at my max. So,
hey, my friend, you were in 2nd gear. I'd probably still be in 1st, trying to get to 2nd.
Kogi reverses to Sanborn, or to Sylvester rather. Raiders extending that defense,
Yep, they
getting
really
more and more
are.
confident.
Nice.
Good finish that time by Sylvester. I keep saying Sylvester, but it's actually Bandy. Getting like 13s and 31s mixed up, so Bandy battling inside for the putback.
And Bandy, a tough angle as well, but with the length, able to get it up off the backboard.
Did a good job, didn't bring it down, kept it high, was able to finish. Woo. Richards, long three from the middle, doesn't go. Loose ball, finally picked up by Sylvester. Time running out here in the first half. And shot is put up, no good. So after one half of play, the U-32 Raiders lead the LI Vikings 28-10. You're watching boys Division II basketball on the Orca Media and CBTSport.net.
Mark and I worked at Berrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills, we actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels. Located in East Montpelier, Vermont, Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barrie, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. Welcome back to U-32 High School. Carl Parton and Lori Shepard here, and the Raiders are rolling.
They really are. I don't think Coach Gandon could ask for a better first half in the opening home night here. To hold Linden to 10 points, and I had said 1 point, Carl, in the first half that I thought Linden was shooting around 20%. I think they were shooting around 12 to 15%. They cannot hit from the perimeter. I know how they feel. And with every offensive board they've gotten, I counted probably about 10 boards. I think they converted one time, and that was by Bandy late in the first half. And on the U-32 side, just balanced scoring. Really nice balanced scoring between Comstock, Trombley, Richards, and of course Alvin Stoll. But the big guy in the middle, Charlie Hayes, having himself a nice night, leading the team in scoring along with Stoll with 6 points in the first half.
Stoll and Trombley cross wires there a little bit, and it's a turnover on U-32. Here's Wheeler running the point for the Vikings. On the wing, he goes to Bogey. Raiders really extending that defense. It really is a little bit of the look that the Vikings give them. The Vikings have to have practiced against this in practice, but Raiders pretty quick. Trombley with a steal. Gets around the corner, gets the shot off a little too hard. Wheeler pulls down the rebound. Or Williams, pardon me, pulls down the rebound. Here's Bogey.
Oh, nice job.
And there's another one of those short misses, and Stoll's going to get whistled for the foul as Wheeler takes it up strong and the rebound put back.
And it's those high percentage looks that the Vikings are getting and just not finishing off the previous possession, getting the offensive board but putting the ball on the floor. And of course, Raiders incredibly active on defense, just stole it away.
Evan Sanborn hits the first of his 2 shots.
And there's the other thing, Carl, 0 for 6 from the foul line for the Vikings in the first half.
Sanborn misses the second, and Hayes pulls down another board. Here's Stoll now. Hayes gets the loose ball, has it taken out of his hands, but rips it right back.
Exactly.
Statistician, do you call that turnover, steal?
There you go.
Turnover.
Just build that stat up a little bit.
Longtime CVTsport.net member Garrett Sisley is in Williamstown, calling the Williamstown-Danville game. Williamstown up 25-16 at the half. Shout out to Garrett.
And what a joy to get visited by Noah McLean at halftime, Carl. It's so awesome to listen to what he's doing at the college level. He will be on ESPN SportsCenter one of these days, I guarantee you.
University of Rhode Island, and he'll be joining us a lot this winter Christmas break, so we'll be glad to have Noah back. Did a hockey game with him last week. Both of our debuts on the ice, and
I love it.
I asked a hockey parent who are the most stringent about their hockey purism, and I said, well, it was our first time, and he gave us, well, it was okay, which is probably glaring praise from a hockey father.
You love the transparency there.
Loose ball foul is going to go against the Raiders. Linden will maintain possession of this one. Danny inbounds into the hands of Austin Wheeler. Wheeler, the junior point guard, trying to run a too-high offense. Tries to thread the needle on the bounce pass, and the Raiders kick it away.
Yeah, there's no way they were getting it past that front of that 3-2 wall there on top by the Raiders.
Raiders are in a classic 2-3 zone,
Yep,
challenging the perimeter shooting of LI.
Yeah, they're in a 3-2 and shifted down to that 2-3 on the out-of-bounds play. Coach Gothier doing a good job of switching up his defenses.
Stole to Comstock. Comstock looking inside for Hayes. Good loose ball pickup by Keene.
Oh.
And Stoll is fouled by Williams on the far side. Raiders inbounding under their own hoop.
The 1-4 low, Lori.
Yep. Oh. Hayes was open for a brief moment.
Richards for 3, front irons, and those are a couple steps beyond the arc. On line, but Keene with a nice pickup on the loose ball. Stoll now to Richards. Richards is definitely a guy who is going to make that defense extend and loosen up the middle for you.
Yep. And you've got Hayes patrolling that high-low game for the Raiders.
Stoll bumped off the ball on the stop and go move, and this one's going to be a foul called, or just a loose ball turnover to the Vikings. Stoll probably got bumped on that one, but it's one of those 17-point lead no calls.
That's right.
Baseline jumper for Bogey doesn't go, and 3-point woes continuing for LI. Richards looking down the line ahead to Keene. Back to Richards. Keene baseline takes it to the rack, and he's going to get whistled for the travel.
Oh, nice little ball fake, but
the Burns-Trombley backcourt tandem back into the game. 2 quick, good passing guards side by side.
Trombley with 5 points in the first half, but Carl, the defensive end is where he really made his presence felt, and I got to say he's got to have at least a handful or at least a half a dozen assists in that first half as well.
Hayes did a good job going straight up, but might have bumped a little body.
Yep.
So looks like Bandy will go to the line to shoot 2. Third team foul here in the second half on U-32. And Bandy hits the first. Bandy hits the second. These two teams both play again before the new year. So we're looking forward to seeing one more Raider game. A runner by Trombley on the baseline doesn't go. Hayes keeps it alive. Finally pulled down by Bogey. Bogey ahead up the line to Sanborn. Pops the shot, doesn't go. Comstock comes and gets the loose ball rebound. Right-hand layup on the left side, doesn't go. Sanborn now walking it up for LI. Low pass, Bandy can't handle it. Turnover. So LI will go to North Country again December 27th. So the good news is they're going to get 2 games against North Country out of the way.
There you go.
And
I like that.
Raiders next Wednesday, the 29th, will be traveling to Lamoille for a game against the Lancers. So should be a good one. There's a reaching foul called against Bogey. Lamoille is one of those teams that I think bounces a little bit. I'm not sure if they're D3 or D2 this year. I think they're D2.
I think they're D2.
Stoll has been really unselfish once his team got up in this lead. Hasn't taken the shots, been just looking to distribute.
Yep.
Get his teammates involved, and Comstock shot to go. Stoll the rebound. He earned it. He'll take it. He'll make it.
He's like, okay, I'll take this one after that offensive board. Smooth, very smooth.
Looks like Cam Barry, the junior quarterback for Linden Institute, a football player as well, is checked into the game. Another offensive rebound putback is good. This one by Austin Wheeler.
Good job. Good positioning by Wheeler on that weak side block. But the shooting woes continue for the Vikings.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to get Sanborn kick save and a butte. Back to my hockey call here. Almost let him get away with it. It was a late whistle, but the right call. Trombley again. Gets it to Comstock. Baseline to Burns. Inside. Hayes. Stoll pops the three and nails it.
Smooth stroke by Elvin Stoll.
just finishes high, follows through well, and, only takes it when he's open, too, which is, commendable. Finally, coming back the other way, Austin Wheeler pops the three, and timeout on the floor. 33-15, Raiders on top. You're watching Division II high school basketball on Orca Media and CVTsport.net. Welcome back to the third quarter of this boys Division II matchup. U-32 up by 15 over Linden Institute. And U-32 has been very patient with their offense. They've hit open shots, but Linden Institute has just not been able to finish from long distance until just the last couple minutes.
Yep.
And inside, crashing the offensive boards heroically, but not getting those putbacks to go in.
Absolutely, just suffering a cold shooting night from the floor until Austin Wheeler hit that three right before the timeout. And like you just said, Carl, they are all over the offensive board, but really bad angles off the offensive rebounds. They cannot finish in the paint. They've left a good 12, 14 points in the paint tonight as well.
And Comstock kind of drops his hip into the Viking defender and gets whistled for the offensive. Typically the defender might not hold his position there and might try to move with you, and you don't get called for the whistle. Trolley in the passing lane again for the steal. And great defense that time by Derry, knocking it out of bounds off Trombley. Trombley wants the foul. He thought Derry went across the arm, But
again, a great job by Trombley, just timing that perfectly as he darts into that passing lane time and time again tonight. Nice perimeter D.
Wheeler getting it to Bogey. Williams down to Wheeler.
Boy, that 3-2 zone really does stretch out for the Raiders. They're quick.
Burns got his hand on that ball on the way by, and it's going to be an angle up. Hayes on the floor, along with Zach Hale battling for it. I'm guessing when LI played U-32, those two might have butted heads on the line too.
Probably.
Trombley locks it up for the Raiders. Gets it to Melvin Stoll. Burns now. Good skip pass. Stoll passes on the three. Skip back to Burns. Looking inside for Hayes. His turnaround is good. Just a solid, strong post move.
And I would say Charlie Hayes is about 70% tonight. He may have missed one or two, maybe.
Stoll with a nice defensive board for the Raiders. Time ticking away in the third. Stoll to the rack, fights off the bump and draws the foul. Raiders will get it under their own hoop. No NBA continuation on that one.
And that's the fourth on Bogey.
Bandy back into the game for the Vikings. Sanborn's going to get a quick break.
Nice job.
Hayes for the and one.
I gotta tell you, Carl, I watched him right from the get-go.
Great pass by Comstock. Got it right into Hayes' chest, and Hayes knocked it in.
And not only did Hayes, he started on the ball side, diagonal cut to the weak side. You can make that cut, But what you got to do is you got to sell it on that block and seal off that defender. And I got to tell you, Carl, that was textbook by Hayes. He got to that weak side block, and he sat there, sealed off the defender, and got as big as he could get. That was nice.
Anthony Contesi checks into the game for the Raiders. Shot put up doesn't go. Oh, Hannon ripped it out of Bandy's hands, but took a little arm and hand with it. Here comes Wheeler now. Raiders looking like they're in a out of the 1-2-2 zone. There's a take to the rack, doesn't go. Rebound putback is good for Austin Wheeler.
And Wheeler with 7 points in the third quarter, 9 on the night.
Burns, the last second three-pointer off front of the rim, almost went in, but after 3 quarters of play, it's 37 for U-32, 20 for Linden Institute. You're watching Division II high school basketball on Orca Media and CVTsport.net.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Welcome back to U-32 High School. Carl Parton with Lori Shepard. And the Vikings will start with the ball in the fourth quarter, trailing U-32 by 17.
This third quarter was the first quarter one on the evening for LI. They outscored the Raiders 10-9, but not able to obviously chip into that lead. And U-32 just doing a solid job on the defensive end and getting good shots on the offensive end, especially by Elvin Stoll in that third quarter.
Burns with a good rebound on the miss by Bogey. Yeah, they broke the seal on the three-point
They did.
shot. You know, that just couldn't go the first 2 quarters. First half was just nothing from Treeland. Conchesi now working the ball, working with Burns.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
weaving
move.
move through the defense by Trombley. Outstanding move by Trombley.
I gotta say, he went by 4 defenders, and how he got by the first wave, which was 3 LI jerseys, I need a replay.
And he makes the steal there. Conchesi into the lane, dumps it off to Hannon. His kick out, good ball movement by the Raiders. Stoll's three-pointer, shooter's roll from Treeland.
Amen, the shooter's roll for sure. That gives Stoll 14 points on the evening.
LI wants a timeout. We'll take it 2 with just under 7 minutes to go. 22-point U-32 lead. High school basketball on CVTsport.net.
By the first wave, which was 3 LI jerseys, I need a replay.
And he makes the steal there. Conchesi into the lane, dumps it off to Hannon. His kick out, good ball movement by the Raiders. Stoll's three-pointer, shooter's roll.
Carl Parton and Lori Shepard back. And Lori, I know we don't have you for the rest of the year. You're busy with the Spalding Crimson Tide girls basketball team with coaching, but we've got a nice busy schedule for January, February.
I'll be ready.
And of course, early March at the Barry Auditorium.
Absolutely.
I know you're hoping you'll be too busy on the bench during the girls playoffs, Division II playoffs, but other than that, we still got plenty of games to call for.
Absolutely, and I will be ready.
Some tipped out off U-32, it will stay Viking ball.
And Carl, you talked to Coach Gauthier about his 3 points of emphasis before the game, and they have hit them all. Control the tempo, limit turnovers, and the turnover battle as well against that 1-3-1 trapping zone. And their ball movement has been very precise, very crisp tonight, and it has had that 1-3-1 zone on its heels all night long.
Kalen Zelenga, sophomore, getting his first varsity action here for the Raiders. Checking to the game. Played a good half of basketball in the JV game, so playing a little bandit action, I think is what they term it. Conchesi now inside. His kick out to Stoll. Conchesi, sneaky move, nice dump off, and a perfect finish by Hannon. Hannon goes down hard, holding his knee, landed wrong. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Division II High School Basketball on CBTsport.net.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels. Located in East Montpelier, Vermont, Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport.
Carl Parton back with Lori Shepard. Liam Hannon being helped off the court. Really, we don't ever speculate about an injury for a high school player, but he just landed strangely, and we're hoping for the best for him is all we can do. Hopefully, it's just a short-term injury. Wheeler will walk it up for the LI Vikings. And Trombley almost in that passing lane again. Conchesi pokes it loose right into the hands of Williams. Williams handles it gets it to Bogey. Williams again sips to Bogey. Bogey for 3, doesn't go. Skying in for the rebound, but knocking it out of bounds was Austin Wheeler. Going to see a little Vikings full court pressure. They may have been saving this look for home cooking when the Raiders went to Linden, but they're just going to give the Raiders a little taste of it to see how it works. It looks like a 1-2-2 trapping zone. Trombley gets it across the timeline.
Nice job by the Raiders. Ball reversal. Nicely done.
Zalanga, his three doesn't go. Oh, Trombley gets nailed. He's really just Wheeler hustling for the loose ball, and he turned, and Trombley was there. Fifth team foul against Linden. Conchesi will inbound for U-32. Trombley, good quick feet, even on that inbounds play, you know, to get himself open quickly. Speed kills in a good way.
Does.
Ball jumped off by Conchesi, and there's Hayes again, dropping it in.
Soft hands around the basket. 12 points on the night for Charlie Hayes.
And a carry call against Linden, so U-32 will get possession back. Just amazing to me, you know, a whole new cast of characters for this U-32 Raider team, but you know, they're players that have played AAU together, played freshman together, played JV together, and now with their time to shine here in varsity, look very good.
Very good. And so unselfish, just a lot of nice passing tonight. Nice job of utilizing the bounce pass tonight by the U-32 Raiders and just playing both ends of the floor as a team. That one extra pass on the offensive end and that nice rotation D, no matter what defense they're in on the defensive end.
Ethan Lucier has checked into the game for the Vikings. Here's Bogey and Conchesi with a near steal. Bogey maintains possession, dumps it off for Williams. Skip pass onto the wing to Sylvester. Williams, three-pointer doesn't go. Another rebound for Stoll. Conchesi really quirky off that dribble, but he's really hard to stay with.
Yes.
Sneaky fast. Stoll high up the glass and in. Nice move into paint by Stoll.
That's 15 points on the night for Elvin Stoll, the senior.
Good hands by Lucier, keeping possession, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Great positioning by Stoll. Getting the torso right, impeding that pathway nicely.
Aiden Boyd, freshman, gets some minutes here on the varsity squad. And Coach Dan Gothier and I have talked for a long time. He hasn't had a Berlin player for several years. Aiden Boyd was one of my players that I coached in grade school, so up and into the game. So
that's got to make you proud.
I'm very proud. I'm excited about the streak being broken of no Berlin representation. And a nice take that time by, that was, gosh, it was Sawyer Mislak, sorry. Sawyer also played a bit in the JV game, had a really nice 2 quarters in the JV game, and he did just what he did there.
Yeah, he is fast finishing in the hole, man.
You recognize the name Mislak, don't you, former Spalding coach? So, Boyd hard to the rack. Nice. Zalanga hard to the rack, and he finishes.
They are putting on a clinic here with the speed, and this, call it a 3-2, but 1-2-2 zone is just, rotations are perfect in this zone D. Well, then I just jinxed it right there.
And that was Eli Hooker who's checked into the game for LI. Conchesi dumps off to Zalanga for 3. This one doesn't go, saved in. And that was Peter Chaffee. Saved that one for U-32. Conchesi to the rack, off the glass, and in for 2. Love the fact that Dan Gothier is giving his bench players a chance to play late in the game.
Absolutely.
You never know when you might need them in a key situation.
Long season.
Sylvester splashes the 3 for LI. Under 2 minutes to go. Raiders with a 29-point lead. Chaffee. Doing Conchesi now, off a Boyd screen. Shot put up, doesn't go, rebounded by Lucier. Here's Hooker to Williams, who will walk it up for LI. Inside it goes, and Boyd doesn't back down, but picks up the foul. He wasn't going to let the big junior, Hale, knock him off the block.
That's right. Now, is Boyd a football player as well?
He is, yeah, played line. He's actually the kicker and punter, and I coached him soccer too, by the way, but a great kicker and punter for the U-32 Raider football team, but also plays line and little running back as well. I anticipate him being one of the primary running backs in the backfield for U-32 Raiders next year. He's fast and strong as a bull, but he picks up his second quick foul.
Yes, he very strong young man.
And Coach Gothier wants a timeout, and probably just to settle his team down and say, there's a minute 23 left. We have a big lead. Let's play clean, play smooth, and get to the offensive end where we can practice running our offense.
Exactly, and keep doing what they've been doing all night. I cannot help, Carl, but keep reiterating how crisp and how well their passing has been against this 1-3-1 zone. And like you said, when your passing is that good around the perimeter, you're left to right, right to left so quickly, that is hard to defend. And the other thing I've really loved is the balanced scoring. It's not like the Raiders came out here tonight and had to rely on this score or that score. Very balanced scoring here tonight.
Yeah, there are going to be situations where Elvin Stoll is going to say, this is a tight game. This is my game. And,
I'm going to take over.
He may take five or 10 more shots than he did tonight, and that's the best recipe for success for the Raiders.
Exactly.
But what a smart player both he and the other primary scorers for U-32 are distributing and getting everybody involved.
And nice job by Charlie Hayes on the block tonight.
Hale hits his second of two.
Very nice job by Hayes on boards, 12 points on the night, and just solid positioning in that high or low area.
Little mix up on the handoff that time by the Raiders, so it will be Viking ball. Here's Williams. His dump off to Hooker. Long three-pointer for Williams. Hooker with the offensive board, dumps it off inside. Shot doesn't go for Hale, and it's rebounded by Chaffee. The tie-up jump ball possession arrow will go Raider way.
And LI hitting a couple of threes here in the second half, but definitely struggling from the perimeter tonight. Just not their night shooting, and the Raiders just doing a good job in every aspect of the game, and very smart shot selection by the Raiders. Nice take.
To the rack, and what a finish that time by Alex Keene.
We have seen some nice finishes at the hoop here in the fourth quarter.
Inside the Raiders go again, the quick double team, and it's Keene keeping possession. I think this is going to be a foul going against Hale, so Keene might step to the line and shoot 1-and-1. As I said, the Raiders have Lamoille December 29th, but then it's fun times, Lori. This is where you might have to cut another soccer practice or another basketball practice.
You're going to say Montpelier?
We've got January 5th, Montpelier visits U-32 right here, so we'll have that one. And
what's the date on that one? January
5th. January 7th, Raiders go to take on Spalding. So a fun week.
That's a fun week
basketball.
Right there. Absolutely. What a great week for boys basketball in Central Vermont.
I can't get the floater to go. Time running out. And the final score of this one is the Raiders 56 and Linden Institute 27. Lori, what a good performance by the Raiders. And, with COVID, they don't go shake hands. They just give each other a competitive wave and salute. So a great job for the Raiders, Lori.
Really good job by Raiders, Carl. And again, we keep talking about the balance scoring. We've got Trombley with 7 points on the night, Richards with 5, Elvin Stoll leading all scorers tonight with 16 points on the evening, Liam Hannon with 4, and rounding out the scoring for U-32 was Charlie Hayes with 12 points. But I got to look at, Stoll and Trombley. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a couple of double-double or triple-doubles here. Trombley, his passing, his bounce passes tonight were just fabulous, and they put on a really good clinic on the defensive end, whether they were in their man to start the game, went to that extended zone defense in the second half. On the Viking side of things, it was Austin Wheeler leading the way with 9 points. He heated up, and 7 of those 9 came in the third quarter when they finally broke the seal and started hitting. But a low shooting percentage tonight for the Vikings, but on the flip side, you got to attest that to the Raiders defense as well. That was solid perimeter defense by the Raiders here tonight.
Absolutely, good point, Lori. Lori, we always let you pick our CVTsport.net player of the game.
Oh, jeez.
And there's so many good performances, it may be difficult, but...
It is going to be difficult because I've got to give a huge shout out to Trombley and everything he did tonight, along with Charlie Hayes. And I know Noel McLean is not going to be happy with me, but I'm going to have to go with the senior Elvin Stoll, who easily had to have a double-double in points and rebounding tonight. And he does so much out there. He's the point guard 1 minute. He's posting up. He's all over the offensive board. So just an all-around game for Elvin Stoll tonight, and so much fun to watch.
Good choice, Lori. So congratulations, Elvin Stoll. You are the CVTsport.net player of the game. Lori, any final comments here in your last holiday game before the
last
holidays?
One of 2021? Right. Maybe I'll sneak another one in here before 2021 ends.
You can come do hockey with us. We get a lot of hockey.
I'm just really excited. It was great to get a look at the U-32 boys because, like you said, there's no more of the Kellingtons and company here, and these guys were ready to. It's their turn now, and they are ready to go. And I just loved watching what they did at both ends of the floor. And I'm going to continue to use the word unselfish. Incredibly unselfish basketball by the U-32 Raiders tonight. And when you have unselfish basketball like that, that just equals a lot of success, and we saw it here tonight.
Absolutely. Great points, Lori. Always fun working with you. I'd like to thank our cameraman, Gavin Young, our producer, Callie Parton. Final score, 56 for U-32, 27 for Linden Institute. And instead of my normal sign-off, I'm going to share my favorite Christmas carol with you. Here we go. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born upon this day to save Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and
we should
joy,
be joining in.
Comfort and joy. Oh, good tidings of comfort and joy.
Carl, I didn't know you had that amazing voice. Well done. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody, and vaya con Dios.
This has been a local sports video production brought to you by CVTsport.net, your local sports video leader. We'd like to thank our longtime partners, CVTV723.org, channel 192 and 194, Central Vermont Community Access Television, and Orca Media, Onion River Community Access Television in the greater Montpelier area is media for the people.
My daddy made this. Daddy!